Gift of the Giver says it has been requested to provide 3 meals per day for the next 7 days to fire victims. The Gift of the Giver's teams are expected to visit all accommodation sites this morning to get more about the aid and response. We're joined via Zoom by Dr Imtiaz Sooliman for Gift of the Givers. A very good morning to you, Dr Sooliman. Take us through what is your task in providing assistance to the people that were affected in this incident.
Good morning, Desiree. Yes, yesterday afternoon by 4 o'clock, in the day we'd offered UCT assistance and we're waiting for them to get feedback. Initially, the fire was not so big, but eventually when the building started burning and they started evacuating the residents, they called us and said, look, we may need help with feeding tonight. We're not sure, it's 1,000, 2,000, and eventually at 4:30, they said 4,000. And they said, could you do this for the rest of the week? We're not disaster specialists, we're a university, can you assist? We of course said yes, and we got the cooks ready last night. To cut a long story short, the meals were provided for 4,000 students. Our teams went through the night, building to building, hotel to hotel, and at that point some of the students were still coming in because it was a difficult job to find accommodation for 4,000 students at such short notice. So as we were bringing the meals in, the students were extremely grateful, but they were also traumatized, and they said, look, the other thing we require is soap, toothpaste and toothbrush, which we're busy with this morning. You mentioned in the introduction, visiting our hotels. We're going to send our teams to each of those hotels where the students are to see what the general requirements are. Besides food and the drinks, we're also looking at putting up tea stations because since they're traumatized, it'll be a very calming effect. We have tea, coffee, biscuits available for them. Yeah. Also the the personal hygiene items. And in addition to that, last night at 20 to 1, this morning at 20 to 1, when we went towards the mountain, we met some of the firefighters and we asked them, do you need anything? They said, look, we haven't eaten since 9 this morning. So we gave them meal packs, and as part of our program, we will now provide food for the firefighters also.
You're talking about the firefighters, but just in terms of the students and maybe the broader community, who's eligible to get assistance and how will you reach these victims?
Well, they're all in hotels, so it's very easy. You know, we're working directly with the University Council. They were with us this morning. We're on meetings with them all the time. So we have the list of all the buildings, and it's only students in those buildings and nobody else. It's all hotels that have opened up for the students and some residences. So we have the list exactly where to go, and our teams personally deliver the items to those facilities.
How are you working with disaster management teams and the government as well, just in terms of getting a sense of the movement of the fire?
Well, our task at the disaster management aim is to control the fire. You know, we assist by providing snack packs for the firefighters, which we'll be doing from this morning. And, you know, and especially with Cape Town, we have a very, very good relationship with disaster management. We talk to each other all the time. So, in fact, they've already contacted us. The heads have contacted us. The city has contacted us. So we provide support to the firefighters, which will, besides this morning, we'll be starting to do for the rest of the day. And our job, and then, of course, the other responsibility, which is not theirs, is the responsibility of the university to take care of its own students. And the university has done that very, very well by finding the accommodation, and we are now the backup support to the university for providing food and water and any other requirements that the students may need in this period. It may be 7 days, it may be longer. Your reporter must have told you the fire is really getting more rough in Cape Town, and it's possible that more buildings may need to be evacuated.
Let's thank you very much for speaking to us this morning. As always, to the rescue. It was the Gift of the Givers, Dr Imtiaz Sooliman, taking us through the response aid being given to fire victims in Cape Town. We'll continue to monitor developments there. For more information on how to donate, you can go to donations at giftofthegivers.org, or you can call the intervention toll-free line on 0800-786911. Let me tell you that number again, 0800-786911.